This is the story of one of the worst wrestlers to ever lace up a pair of boots, Jason Ryan. The story begins in May 2004.
Tori! Hey, Tori Wilson. Hey there, baby girl. Have you got a couple of minutes for your general manager? There's an urgent matter I need to speak to you about.
Actually, Teddy, I'm supposed to catch a flight and I'm already running late. I'd love to stay and talk, but...
That's okay. Don't worry about it, Tori. I don't want to be responsible for my #1 diva missing her flight. You feel me? I'll catch up with you next week.
Thanks, Teddy. I'll see you Thursday.
Damn! I hate to see that girl go, but I love watching her leave. Holla!
What was that? Teddy? Oh my God, Teddy! Don't worry, Teddy. It's going to be okay. Help! Somebody please help! I just can't believe that someone could do that to poor Theodore Long.
Yo, don't worry about that, Tori. He'll be all right, and they'll catch whoever did it.
I must say, this is the greatest acting performance I've ever seen. You should be taking notes, Jonathan. If you could do this, you'd be a bigger star than The Rock. But I can see through your acting, Tori. It was very strange how Theodore was hit straight after speaking with you. Very strange indeed.
Hey, Columbo, take it somewhere else, okay? Can't you see the lady's upset? She doesn't need you accusing her of something she had nothing to do with.
Did I touch a nerve, Jonathan? I'm not accusing Tori of anything. If I were going to accuse somebody, it would be you. How can I be sure that you weren't involved in that unfortunate incident earlier?
Excuse me? I must have missed the part where you explained to me why I had to answer to you. Who the hell you think you are to come up here and get all up in my grill?
Oh, you tell him, Cena. Fight the power. Don't take any guff from the man. I mean, dude, it's not like there's any way that an angry thug who walks around with brass knuckles and a steel chain around his neck could ever take anyone out, right?
Yo, look who it is. Mr. Pay-Per-View. You know, for a guy who calls himself the whole damn show, you sure ain't had much in the way of title shots lately, have you, Chief? Sounds like a pretty good motive for punking out our GM, don't it? So where were you when T-Lo got aced?
Well, let's see. I think I was probably chilling out in the back, stretching out, you know, throwing some kicks and reading some comics.
A very plausible story, Robert. Of course, if that was true, somebody would be able to back up what you were saying. Who was with you at the time?
Just me, RVD.
I can't believe any of you would ever do anything to hurt Teddy. This is all so awful. What do you think happened?
I think Jonathan seems suspicious. And if he did do it, it certainly wouldn't surprise me. Especially when you look at some of his other behaviours. First, he tried to kill the music business with his rap album. Then, he tried to kill the movie business by starring in The Marine. And now, in the final stages of his sadistic plot, he tried to kill Theodore Long with a car. It's undeniable. But instead of calling the cops, I'll wrestle John Cena in a match tonight. Because as we all know, if a crime is committed, a wrestling match always results in a confession by the guilty party.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a somewhat somber edition of Smackdown. I'm Michael Cole alongside Taz and partner. Can you believe what has transpired here in regards to General Manager Teddy Long?
No, Cole, I really can't. Some bitter superstar has got to have a mean streak a mile long to run down Teddy Long in cold blood like that. And for all we know, it could be anyone on the roster, anyone in this building right now. But you know what they say, the show must go on.
And the show will go on, but the ramifications of this incident are already being felt in this very next matchup.
You can't tell me you didn't see this one coming, Cole. You don't tell a guy you think he took out the general manager without expecting him to want to settle it in the ring.
And the opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena!
Cole, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner. But it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got.
It's been a long time since I saw a crowd get...
He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in.
I think they're slowing their pace down a little bit, Cole, and that's a good way to refocus your energy, but you also give your opponent time to recover. That's not good.
It certainly isn't. But if you try to rush things, you could wind up making a critical mistake that could cost you the match.
Looks to me as this can go down in the books as an instant classic.
I think just about every match has that potential, Taz. This is the WWE after all.
This could be 3 right here.
1, 2, 3.
I love hearing the crowd. That's all she wrote, Cole. I wouldn't mind seeing it go a little bit longer, though.
Here's your winner.
Neither would I, Taz, but the referee counted the pinfall, and that's that.
Cena!
Thank you, Captain Obvious. But I hope we get to see these superstars go at it again real soon.